this trophy is basically like, you're not pretty, but you tried. Like, that's what this says. They even put a pretty girl on the trophy to remind me that I'm not her. Like, that's how bad it was in the 90s when they were like, you're not even a participant, you're an entrant.
This is my fault for having you on my podcast.
It's your fault for having me in the first place.
Well, I can't help it.
What?
This is not a good idea.
No, it is not.
We are in trouble.
Hey everybody, it's Kerri Pomarolli.
And Lucy McGee.
And welcome back to our podcast.
This is not a good idea.
And for those of you watching on YouTube, this hat that my daughter made me looks a little like a homeless person would wear.
Thank you.
I don't know why on me it doesn't look woke.
It's not. Why do you want to...
Okay, did you do your book report from last week?
No.
You were supposed to do a book report.
I was focused on an actual book report.
You used the word woke, and you did not use it correctly.
You didn't use it correctly
I know,
either.
But I'm old, and I don't have to. So you were supposed to do a book report.
I don't know. I just know that people use it all the time.
Ugh,
It's like to be new agey and stuff
it's
like
not
that.
even, that's not even remotely close. To what
Okay,
I
do
mean.
you know what it is?
Our producer probably knows because he's 16.
What about you? You're the adult here,
Andreas,
right?
what does woke mean?
I don't know.
Oh, now he's Googling it.
Oh,
It doesn't
great.
even-
We don't even...
All right,
That's what I'm here for.
on to our topic of the day. Lucy, you wanted to talk about beauty.
Hey,
wait, hold up.
Alert to injustice in society, especially racism.
Yep, that's clearly
That is
new
me.
agey. Okay, yeah. You wanted to talk, speaking of woke, you wanted to talk about something you feel passionate about.
Yes.
What?
I hate beauty pageants.
Beauty pageants. You
They're-
hate beauty pageants.
They're disgusting.
I understand that, and I'm going to share something with you that I've never shared with anyone. This is my Little Miss America. For those of you watching on YouTube, you can see it. My Little Miss America
Why?
Junior State. And the worst thing about this trophy, it says entrant. It's basically like a participation. And for those of you that are questioning why I didn't win, you have to turn into our YouTube channel because I'm going to give you a lot of reasons why I didn't win. This little number right here is reason number one of me and my white socks
Let me
and my
see
white
this.
shoes.
What did you...
Okay, it was horrible.
You
But
shave your legs?
yeah, it's okay. Stop. So I want to tell the story. My mother said, do you want to be in the junior, whatever the flip this pageant was? And I was like 10. I was like 11. Fine. So every little girl had to go up and say what city they were from and what they like. So all the girls are like, my name's Jennifer and I like puppies.
Yeah, see,
So
that's
then
what I don't like.
I went up and I said, my name's Kerri Pomarolli and I'm from Detroit, home of the Ford Motor Company where my dad works and he paid me $50 for this commercial.
I
And
did that.
see, there's the reaction that I was hoping for. A little chuckle. Isn't she humorous? All the judges were like Simon Cowell. They're like, yeah, no comedy from the 11-year-olds. So I got the entrant trophy.
Oh.
And I kept it as a reminder to myself why beauty pageants are from hell, basically. I threw away all my other trophies, right?
See, I have a different reason for why beauty pageants are from the hell.
You're proud of me, though, right? I
Am
mean, this is a
I
basically...
really?
This
You broke it.
Wait, this trophy is basically like, you're not pretty, but you tried. Like, that's what this says. They even put a pretty girl on the trophy to remind me that I'm not her. Like, that's how bad it was in the 90s when they were like, you're not even a participant, you're an entrant. Basically, like, you walked in the door and we had to give you something. Your crown is broken. That's how bad my trophy is. It's horrible.
Yeah, so I don't like beauty pageants because they have a standard to beauty of like what it should be, and most of the judges are old white men that get to like figure out like what the standard of beauty is. I'm like, you're not a woman, you don't understand.
So if beauty pageants were judged by women, would you have them?
Well, there's not just that, it's just literally the standard of beauty is like so strange. Whoever said that someone who was like super like thin was beauty, it's someone who was overweight is not. And like, why is there a difference between what is what?
Because we live in Hollywood.
Why do we live in a world that sees beauty as like one thing but not a million different things?
So do you feel like your generation sees beauty differently than my generation did?
Well, we're getting better than your generation.
I might agree with that. I mean, some of your beauty standards...
I mean, look at all your movies and compare them to what our movies were. Your movies told people that they need to actually change themselves and have a extreme makeover.
Are
to change
you
them.
talking about Grease again?
No, I'm not talking about just Grease. I'm talking about some kind of wonderful. She actually ended up trying to change herself too. I'm
Wait,
talking
wait,
about
stop.
Pretty in Pink. Definitely changed herself.
Wait, stop. Because
Yeah.
Some Kind of Wonderful is a flawless movie.
Yeah, that movie was great. Okay,
And
I don't mind that movie
Mary
at all.
Stuart Masterson did not try to change herself.
Oh no, she tried to do that thing where she was like trying to make her hair look. Oh, you know what? Movie expresses beauty pageants perfectly? Miss Congeniality. I love that movie because it was so accurate in a way that no one can understand.
What was accurate about it? Tell the people.
People are all like no, okay, here's one thing. When all people were like, what do you want to change? And they're like, if I could have one thing, I would have world peace. Okay, maybe solve world hunger, racism, sexism, literally anything else. Because world peace, honestly, at this point, yes, is a very important matter, but the last thing on my mind.
But they cast Sandra Bullock as, quote, the non-beauty pageant type, but she's stunning. Like, it's
Exactly.
kind of still Hollywood.
She's the kind of girl I would totally go for.
But yet, she's stunning and beautiful.
I like okay, you know what? Do you know what another perfect pageant one was?
What?
Dumpling.
Dumpling?
That was a great one.
And why? It's on Netflix, by the way.
Because it showed you that, like, there is no just one standard of beauty, and that other people can get it too, no matter what their size, color, or, like, where they come from, or what they've been raised.
But let me bring up the fact that you, as a 13-year-old girl, have done things to make yourself, quote, more beautiful.
Like
and
what?
Is there anything wrong with that? You've curled your hair.
Oh, I did that so I could, like, I don't know. Oh, because I wanted to look like the people from the 20s, but that was a weird thing.
So you don't believe that it's appropriate to make yourself look more attractive?
Oh, no, but I'm just saying there's a standard of attractive. Like, who created high heels?
Amen to that, girl. Amen to that. A man.
A man.
And the
a
same
man created
pantyhose. Do you even know what those are? Nylons.
Yeah.
And
Man created a bra.
yeah, but some
But that was for a reason.
you know, some women. Do you know the story behind the first bra?
Because what that one actress
Jane Russell.
Yeah.
She was bobbing around a little bit too much in the movie.
So he created bras so that she didn't
So
have to,
Howard Hughes,
uh-huh.
an able engineer, actually created a bra for Jane Russell because she was, rocking
Yeah.
out a lot.
But, like, I'm going to quote She's the Man here, where they said, high heels were created by men to keep women from running away.
That's very wise. I'm sure the listeners were going to write that down and just take that with them. But so, I mean, I guess this podcast, I want people to learn something. So you hate beauty pageants.
I hate dresses.
I know you hate dresses, but there are people out there like me that like dresses, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, because you came from a different generation.
No, there's people your age that like dresses.
Kezia Mendes hates dresses.
Well, that's one
Name
girl.
one person I know.
Alexa.
She doesn't wear dresses. She wears shorts.
Juliet.
She doesn't wear dresses.
You're a liar.
I've never seen Juliet wear a dress. I only saw her wear a dress one time when we went to a really fancy hotel place.
Your sister.
Ruby does
Wears-
not like dresses.
Yes, she does.
likes anything poofy. There's a difference.
Your grandmother.
My grandmother?
Yeah.
You mean the 70-year-old woman who grew up in a completely different generation?
Yeah, her. She likes dresses.
She wears pants to church.
She never wears pants. Now you're really lying.
No, she wears those green pants, remember?
Okay, wait. I'm going to tell you something right now. You're in trouble. You've never seen your grandmother wear pants to church.
No, she wore that white shirt with the flowers and she wore green pants.
If we could call her on the podcast, I would. But you're wrong.
Why doesn't
She's never worn. She won't even think about wearing pants to church.
That's like
It goes against her religion.
ew.
So see how you lie?
No, I swear I thought I saw her wear one.
You know what? You swear you thought Princess Diana died in her apartment.
That was a long time
You
ago.
are a liar, and you're going to be a great lawyer someday.
Thank you.
Because you lie with great conviction. How did you make that up about your grandma wearing
Because
pants?
I remember it happening.
You remember wrong.
I did not.
You want to bet on it? Because I will come back next week and tell our podcast audiences that your grandmother has never worn pants to church.
Okay, if you're so confident.
What do you want to bet?
I don't want to bet
Because
anything.
you are wrong. Take it from a homeless person like me.
Homeless
You
person.
are wrong. But I mean, I understand that you think that beauty shouldn't be certain standards, but it's not like your generation doesn't raise up beautiful people.
Oh no, I'm not like trying to be pretty and I'm not trying to be ugly. I literally just don't care about my physical appearance at
You're
all.
a liar.
I do not.
You care.
Name one time.
You told me that you thought your thighs were too big.
That was one
No,
time.
you said name one
And
time.
that's not why.
Wait.
That wasn't a beauty standard.
Let
That was
me-
because when I was running, I didn't want it to. I heard stories about people rubbing their legs rubbing together and they started bleeding.
Just
so I
because
didn't want
you
it.
talk fast does not mean you win the argument. You said name one thing, and then
I
I
s-
name one thing.
That wasn't a beauty standard though.
You said, and I quote, I don't like my thighs.
Because I didn't want them to rub together when I ran the marathon.
Oh, you're a liar.
No.
You had a moment.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Okay, so I'm glad I have this on tape that you're never going to worry about your appearance.
I don't care about my appearance.
You're a liar.
The only time I'll ever care about my appearance is looking good for Halloween.
And looking good for a certain someone that was coming over for a play date one time, and then you spent like an hour in the bathroom. You can't hit me on a podcast.
That was
Yeah, Andreas,
no,
write it down.
it was a friend. And I just wanted to look like a human being for one day.
You know, here's the moral of the value of this podcast is I just get my child to admit when she's wrong.
Never
And
gonna happen. I did not spend. I didn't.
You can't even talk. You
I-
can't even form a
I
sentence.
didn't.
I'm
I-
this close to saying his name on this podcast. I own you right now. I own you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
That's
change
the
the topic.
only time. That's the only time.
Okay, so Andreas, just so when you edit this episode, she said that's the only time like 6 times. We'll put that in the show notes. So back to our beauty standards. What do you want to say to young girls that are overly obsessed with their appearance that are listening?
That's a lot.
What?
I hate makeup.
No, I'm serious. Like, what about girls that struggle that they...
I don't know. Don't change yourself for someone else because, like, don't try to be someone else.
I don't know. You're kind of sucking as a co-host right now.
I don't
Did
know
you
what
not?
to say to people. I just know what I want, which is me not caring about my physical appearance at all
Unless-
because I do not care about other people's opinions.
Except for someone.
There's no, I don't.
There's 2
I-
someones.
No, there's only one.
Oh, yes. There
No,
was
no, no.
one. And then now
No,
there's
no,
another.
there's 0. There are 0.
She's a liar.
No, there are 0 people. There are 0
Well,
people.
when that certain someone comes over again, I'm going to see that the water doesn't work and you can't get in the shower. And the bathrooms are locked. And what shall you do?
I will just go along my merry day and not care.
Okay. Well, we're going to see how that works out. I just feel like I'm glad that you have a positive image of yourself.
What is that?
You like yourself
I do like.
a lot.
I don't like myself. I don't hate myself. I am my own person, and I
Yeah,
don't.
you're
care.
a big fan of you.
I would. I wore a snowsuit in Los Angeles in the middle of summer.
Yeah, why did you buy a snowsuit?
It was cool. Okay.
You got swindled. Andreas, we went to a flea market and this woman sold my daughter a snowsuit.
It was blue and it had rainbow stripes on the side, and it was so cool.
And she was like 9, and I was like, haggle for the price, haggle for the price. She ended up paying $25
it was amazing.
for a snowsuit to walk down Venice Boulevard, and people are like, love your outfit.
It was
People
awesome.
in LA are insane.
You know what?
And you bought that because you wanted to be beautiful.
I didn't do that because I wanted to be beautiful. I did it because I thought it was amazing, and I just liked it, and I don't care about.
So,
what people
but
say.
you really
That's
care.
why I wear a mix. I hate wearing matching socks to school, and I've never done it a day in my life.
That's also a lie.
When?
There's been days.
When?
I didn't keep a journal, but
Nope.
in the 7 years you've gone to school.
Oh yeah, there's probably been a day, but
Okay,
like
let me stop talking. She did it again, right? And we have it on tape. She full on lied, and then
I
she
didn't lie. I'm saying an overall thing. There's only been very, very, very few times when I wore like regular socks.
Okay, but you didn't say that. And the good
okay,
thing
that's
about,
what I meant.
you know what I like about having a podcast?
I apologize.
It's on tape. Thank you. It's on tape. Mothers, if you're listening right now and your kid lies like my kid, just know that you're not alone. Now, hopefully we can monetize that
I
ability.
didn't lie. I just told the truth
No, you didn't. You told the untruth.
in lesser
No. It's a... Wait, top.
lesser
Andreas, that was a full-on
true
lie.
words. My words weren't as true as they were.
First of
They
all,
weren't as true.
if your lying makes me money someday, like you're an awesome politician,
I'm gonna be a
fine.
con man.
I don't care if you're a comment. Don't ask. Don't tell me about it. Just bring home the money.
Okay, fine.
So how should we end this? Because I feel like our listeners have learned nothing except that you lie.
I don't lie. I just stretch the truth.
I have one thing to say.
What?
Lucy lies
Stop.
when
Ty-
she cries.
No,
It's
what?
my homage to say anything. Lucy lies when she cries, and only the old people are gonna get that joke.
I what?
Hashtag say anything.
I
Joe
know.
lies When he cries.
I know that song.
It was great.
It was a great song.
I'm gonna end the episode on me singing that
Why?
because it was awesome.
But don't.
What do you? Okay, you end it.
I do not lie. I just stretch the truth to a certain point. And mom just so happens to know the more unstretched truth.
I think that is a brilliant analogy to justify your lying, calling it stretching the truth.
It is stretching the truth, but nobody has figured it out yet.
Well, now that we have it on tape, we've all figured it out, Lucy.
Yeah.
So you're dead. But we hope that you will tune in next week for another episode where Lucy lies
Stop.
when she
No.
cries. Yeah. So we hope you learned something. Probably not, but we hope you tune in again. Give us another chance, even if you think this one sucked. Goodbye.
Bye.